Hello, I'm Adam Carlson with another exciting interview with Murphy Entertainment Studio, and I am sitting here with Dalton Rumsey. How are you doing, Dalton?
Pretty good. How y'all doing?
Uh, this is going to be a gamer interview, so if you're into video games, you come to the right place. Let's just get right into it. What do you love most about the gamer lifestyle?
Games are kind of just like these interactive puzzles we've created with technology, and it helps. Uh, I won't say it makes you a lot smarter, but it helps keep you involved, and kind of like crossword puzzles, like how people used to do those, or Sudoku puzzles, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of what I see video games as. It's like the modern day version of that.
Oh yeah, yeah, and older day version. Video games have been around. Wow.
Yeah.
I think what I like most is, it's kind of the difference between a player and a gamer is the player plays the game, but the gamer experiences wants to do everything the game offers. I think.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely guilty of that. I try to
Uh,
get the full mileage out of my video
Oh yeah,
games.
yeah. Like RPG gamers want best equipment, best everything, maxed out materia. The player just wants to step by step and go beat the final boss,
Mm.
and then that's a legitimate win over the game. But you're not a gamer if you do that.
Yeah, I see the distinction you're making. I mean, I definitely like I said, I like to experience the full,
Oh yeah, yeah.
uh, everything that the game can offer me, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I understand you're into two games pretty heavy in particular right now, so we'll get into those a little bit. Start with Dark Souls. Now I played these; they're very tough. Uh, let me ask you this: what is your favorite character class and build to use when you're going through the Dark Souls game?
My favorite Dark Souls game is the original Dark Souls
Yes.
for the PS3 and
Oh,
360. I play it on the PC, but my favorite build to do is just I think on the internet they call it Giant Dad. It's basically you increase your carrying capacity and then you just wear the heaviest armor. And you use like a Zweihander, a huge sword.
yeah, yeah.
And since you're wearing the heavy armor, it's really hard to stagger you. So it's like, oh, you can hit me as much as you want, but here comes the Zwei. Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I just find that style to be the most fun. Like, I've messed with other styles too, but I don't know. That's just the easy way to play to me. So.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's go on to your other game you're into right now is Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that new game.
yes. So now, what is your favorite aspect of this game?
I mean, it's got like a really good story, and there's like a lot of different ways to play the game. Like I haven't even messed with all of them yet. Like
Yeah.
they like you can be like a guy that uses pistols, or you can be like a ninja, you can be a hacker. There's lots of different ways to like progress through the game that are interesting in their own ways, right? And I don't know, it's just really replayable, right?
All
So
right. Now, well, let's say that they come out with a sequel, that they probably will. Well, is there anything you would like to see changed about how it plays right now?
all right, it kind of released in a buggy mess. I'd like to see them fix that a little bit. I've been kind of lucky because I have a really good gaming PC, so I haven't experienced the worst that some people are experiencing. But I've still seen quite a few bugs out there.
Uh,
So that's like the number one thing they would need to do with the
oh yeah,
sequel. Like
yeah,
if it's hard to play the game, then like
yeah,
that's the issue.
for
Beyond
sure.
that, like I mean, I don't know. I really think they're nailing a lot of the other aspects to it. It just seems to have had a really poor release. It could have used some more time in the oven, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just released it a little too quick.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
take a little more care in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now let's talk about some of the more old school games. What would you say are three your favorite old school games that you could still play today and have a lot of fun with them?
Well, one that I'm working through right now is The Legend of Dragoon. It's kind of like a Final Fantasy-esque game, but
Yes.
not made by Square Enix. I've been playing through that recently because I've never actually beaten it, and I actually want to sit down and beat it.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I like Mario 64. Like, that's just a
Oh, yeah.
classic that everybody, if you like video games, you'll like this game, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, what's another good one? I guess another one that I really like. It's getting older now, maybe not exactly old school, but the Jack and Daxter games. Like, Naughty Dog has gone on to make like The Last of Us and Nathan Drake and whatnot, but that's what they used to do. Well, after Crash Bandicoot, they made Jack and Daxter, and it's like a 3D platformer that I really liked. Yeah.
Cool. I'd say if I were to answer that, I would go with Nintendo and Super Nintendo. I would start with Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah.
I like that more than the others because it was just so much different.
Yeah.
I go Legend of Zelda, the first one, which is just an all-time classic. And then Final Fantasy 6, which was our 3 over here.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
That's probably my favorite Final Fantasy. Now, what would you say overall is your favorite console that you've played?
I mean, the one that I've had the most time with and the most enjoyment is the PS2. It just had such a huge library of games on it, and it was back compatible with the PS1, so you got like 2 consoles right there.
Yeah.
I do have like a fully backwards compatible PS3, so I guess you could say the same there, because then you got PS3, PS2, and PS1, but I just really haven't played around with it much, so that answer could change in the future, definitely.
Oh, for sure. But I'd say for mine, for sports games, NES, I just love the simplicity of it, but for the RPGs and stuff that I'm more into now, I'm with you, PS2. And you can still play the PS1 games on it.
Exactly.
So. All right, well, that's it for our gamer interview. I'll let Dalton close with some closing comments, and if he wants to, on the gamer lifestyle.
It's. I think there used to be kind of like a stigma with being a gamer, but these days it's coming more and more acceptable because I don't know. It's just an industry that's growing and it's becoming more and more popular. You see lots of publishers trying different things, and really what it is just sort of diversifying and seeing people who wouldn't normally be the gamers coming into the hobby, right?
It used to be nerdy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it still kind of has that to it, but it's becoming more and more acceptable. Right? Kind of like Dungeons and Dragons or something.
Everybody plays Dungeons and Dragons now, it seems like.
Yeah, exactly. But go back 10 years ago, it's like
coming out of the woodwork now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it for this interview. Thank you for watching, and we will be back soon with another one. Thank you.